tonight. We're going to have a little ceremony here prior to our meeting starting at 6:30. So we appreciate all of you attending tonight. We're very proud to see the hiring again. We used to do a lot of hiring, but our turnover rate has really gone down in the last few years. Well, that's a good thing. So we are looking forward to the new employees getting started with us and going through their training, and hopefully it'll be a nice long career. And I, on behalf of the council and the whole town, would like to, welcome you to the city, and hopefully it'll be a nice, enjoyable career. So our program will start tonight with Troy, who's the leader of our police department, of course, the fire chief, and some of his people are here, along with our other employees. And we got the council, our attorney, and Judge Williams, who's been our municipal judge now for. Judge, how long have you been the municipal judge here in Satsuma now?
I've been 11 years. 11 years. I've been a prosecutor here since 1999, and then 11 years as a judge. So thank y'all.
Yeah, he's like I said, been with us a good long time. So once again, welcome to all of you here. And Troy, at this point, I'm going to turn it over to you and the judge. And so if you'd like to say a few words and introduce your new person, and I'll go ahead.
We have a new jail dispatcher, She'll be sworn in tonight in addition to the team. Just got released on her own. And also Officer Benjamin Moses. Come on up. He's our newest addition as a police officer. Getting ready for the academy, and look forward to a long career with both of them.
All right, so we're going to swear in Ms. Martin Shelby first, so I need someone that will hold the Bible, please.
Okay, come on up.
Please hold the Bible, and Ms. Martin Shelby, if you place your left hand on the Bible and raise your right hand, please. Repeat after me. I, Veronica Martin Shelby, as a Satsuma jailer dispatcher, regard myself as a role model to the communities and department that I serve. I will show respect for the fundamental freedoms safeguarded by the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Alabama. I am individually accountable for reflecting higher standards and values in my professional and personal life. I embrace respect for human life above all else. I will exhibit honesty and integrity through ethical behavior. I will demonstrate professional excellence through leadership, cooperation, and dedication to serving the public. I accept the honor of my position as a police jailer dispatcher and recognize it is a symbol of public faith. Congratulations. Officer Moses, and then someone from your family.
Okay.
Just you or me, both of them.
Whoever, however you want. Just someone to hold the Bible. Raise your right hand, please. I, Benjamin Moses,
I, Benjamin Moses,
do most solemnly and sincerely swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America and the Constitution of the State of Alabama, that I will enforce the laws and ordinances of the State of Alabama and the City of Satsuma, so long as I serve as a police officer of this that I will faithfully and honestly
that I will faithfully and honestly
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of the office
of the office
and position for which I am about to enter,
and the position of which I am about to enter,
to the best of my knowledge
to the best of my knowledge
and ability.
and ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. Noah Wilson in Thomas Harbor. Thomas is a full-time firefighter. He is getting ready to go to the academy and look forward to working with him for a long time. Noah, he is a part-time firefighter. He is not a full-time police officer, Chickasaw, so look forward to working with both of them for a long time. Perfect. Gentlemen, we're going to swear you in at the same time. So if you could each have whoever you want to come up to hold the Bible. Raise your right hands, please. Repeat after me. I state your name. Solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America and the Constitution of the State of Alabama. Obey the laws and ordinances of the city of Satsuma. Familiarize myself with and be obedient to the rules and regulations of the Satsuma Fire Rescue Department and faithfully serve the city of Satsuma in the discharge of my duties as a firefighter EMT to the best of my knowledge and ability. I recognize the badge of my office as a symbol of public faith and trust. And I accept, so long as I am true to the ethics of the Satsuma Fire Rescue Department, and make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honor. So help me God. Congratulations.
See, that's what you call teamwork. There you go. All right, I guess it's my turn now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Please repeat after me. I, Michael Caldwell,
I, Michael Caldwell,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America,
the Constitution of the State of Alabama,
the Constitution of the State of Alabama,
obey the laws and ordinances
and the laws and ordinances
of the city of Satsuma,
of the city of Satsuma.
familiarize myself
Familiarize myself
with and be obedient to
with and be obedient to
the rules and regulations
the rules and regulations
of the Satsuma Fire Rescue Department,
of the Satsuma Fire Rescue Department,
and faithfully serve
faithfully serve
the city of Satsuma
the city of Satsuma
in the discharge of my duties
to discharge my duties
as a firefighter
as a firefighter,
EMT
EMT,
to the best of my knowledge and ability.
to the best of my knowledge and ability.
I recognize the badge
I recognize the badge
of my office
of my office
as a symbol of public faith and trust,
as a symbol of public faith and trust,
and I accept,
and I accept,
so long as I am true
so long as I am true
to the ethics
to the ethics
of the Satsuma Fire Rescue Department,
of the Satsuma Fire Rescue Department,
and make these promises
and make these promises
there before you get out. Chief?
Yeah, just look forward to, serving the city, for a long time. Thanks to the mayor and the city council for the opportunity. And, y'all heard them here in unison. Everybody's working together as a team. That's what the fire service is all about. We're a big family. And, thank you again.
Welcome aboard. Okay, well, I would like to once again just welcome all the new employees and the ones that's starting with us here and the ones who are getting the promotions. We're really excited right now. We feel like both of our police and fire department are on the right track and making a lot of strides, and we hope to continue to stay on that path for quite some time to come. So I would like to open the floor real quick for the council. I think y'all know Mr. Little, Mr. Butler, Mr. Skelton, Ms. Reese, and Mr. Phillips there. So if any of you would like to say just a word or welcome them, please go ahead.
I'd just like to thank the ones that is coming on, the new ones. Hopefully, y'all put your confidence in us, that we put confidence in y'all. And hopefully, we'll have a good relationship for a long time. Thank y'all all.
You know, we have a great people in our policemen and the firemen, and with y'all added to that, it'll even get better. And for everything y'all done, just call if anything I can help with y'all. Just let me know anytime.
I met most of y'all before we started the ceremony, but I'd just like to let you know again, welcome aboard. We appreciate you, and I got your back.
I just want to say congratulations to y'all, and I hope the Lord keeps you guys safe, and thank you for protecting the city.
Congratulations to everyone. Looking forward to working with you.
Troy, you have anything before we finish up?
Again, wanted to welcome you all aboard. It's a great city to work for, great department to work for. I've been here 14 years and plan on staying a lot longer. Look forward to working with y'all for many years.
Once again, thank all of you for being here tonight. We're going to, our regular meeting starts at 6:30, so we got about 10, 15 minutes. We can, y'all can take pictures or stick around a few minutes, but once again, congratulations and thank all of you. Welcome aboard, okay? Okay, good evening. I'd like to call the Satsuma City Council to order for our regular meeting of April the 15th, 2025. Just a reminder, if you got a cell phone, please turn it to silent or off. As you all know, that most of you have been here before, we always ask that you remove your hats, and momentarily we'll ask that you stand for our invocation, which is followed immediately by the pledge. We alternate that every meeting. Tonight's rotation around to Mr. Little, who has offered to do that. So if you don't mind, please stand for invocation and remain standing for the pledge. Randy.
Lord, we thank you for the ones that are here this evening. We just ask your blessings on our meeting, Lord. Give us strength to make good decisions for our city, Lord. We just pray for our first responders. We pray for the ones that's lost loved ones. We just ask you to be with their families, Father. Watch over us as we continue here, Father. Forgive us where we failed you, and we ask these things in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Jessica, if you would, give us a roll call, please.
Councilmember Little,
Present.
Councilmember Butler,
Present.
Councilmember Skelton,
Present.
Councilmember Reese,
Present.
Councilmember Phillips.
Here.
Mayor Barlow.
Here. Please let the record reflect all of the elected officials are here, along with the various department heads, yourself, and the city attorney. Moving along, the next thing on our agenda tonight is the agenda, which we emailed out to you yesterday. So if there are any corrections, additions, deletions, y'all want to add something, please let me know. If not, I'll entertain a motion to approve our tonight's agenda.
I make a motion, we approve as presented.
Motion was made by Ms. Reese. It was seconded by Mr. Skelton to approve the agenda as distributed. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Okay. Along with the agenda last night, we emailed the minutes from our past meeting. Hopefully y'all have had a chance to look over that. If you have, is there any corrections, additions, deletions that you want to make? Or if it's acceptable, once again, I'll entertain a motion to approve as distributed.
I second.
Make the motion.
All right. Mr. Little made the motion to approve the minutes from the past meeting. Mr. Butler seconded. Any discussion? All of those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Okay, let it show that moved on. Moving along down the agenda is recognitions, number 6. We do not have anything on the agenda I would like to bring to the attention, and just for the minutes, at 6 p.m. tonight, we did have a hiring ceremony with a new hire in the police department, jailer dispatcher. We also had one new police officer hired who is in training now and will start the academy soon. We had the swearing in of 2 new firefighters along with the oath of office from the newly appointed fire chief. So congratulations, Chief, on that tonight. Thank you, ladies, for helping put that together. It was a nice, short ceremony that we had here. So congratulations on all those for the positions that they have been hired in. Next on the agenda is the visitors. Mr. Rodney Hicks was the only person to sign up for the agenda tonight.
He's got a representative here.
I was going to say the representative. Please come forward, and just for our records, we'd state the name and your address and the purpose that you're here for. I think we know, but go ahead. Okay.
Ron couldn't be here tonight on behalf of Satsuma Baseball. We would request that he be waived to approve live for the baseball banquet on June 23rd of this year.
Okay. We always do this. Jessica, have you checked to see, make sure the availability of the Steel Creek Lodge on that day?
Yes, sir.
So for the council, the lodge
I'll put
is
that in the
open
motion,
that day.
Mayor.
Second.
Okay, the motion was made by Mr. Phillips. It was seconded by Mr. Skelton. Quick question for you. If we can give this to you, can you assure us of a couple more wins in the playoffs to take us on up, so.
It's Friday night, right? 4 o'clock? 4 o'clock?
4:30.
Well, congratulations on doing that, and we hope to see that. There was a motion made by Mr. Phillips. It was seconded by Mr. Skelton to waive the fees for Steel Creek Lodge and allow the baseball team, the Satsuma High School, to use the facility. Is there any discussion? All those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
You got it. Have a good night. Good luck, too. Thank you. Okay, before moving on for visitors, that was all that was on the agenda, but we always open the floor if there's anybody else that would like to come before. Well, please come on up and tell us what you have. Okay. Okay. Hadn't seen you in a while.
I didn't understand you, I'm sorry.
The, right.
Uh-huh. Right.
Right, I think is what she's saying, that she thinks Hartley, as it kind of splits there at Cherry Drive, going south, it goes down to a one-lane in front of Stoney's, but the turn on Hartley onto the viaduct is for the northbound. That's the reason it's 2 lanes there. The turning off of 43 itself is controlled by ALDOT, so that is not a municipal road so we didn't do that part of it. Now, we would have some say-so on Hartley once it gets a certain distance off of 43. I guess we could call in their engineers and see if they could help design something, because you're right. I mean, it is somewhat of a dangerous, turn there for the cars turning off of 43 onto Hartley, and those, I think you're talking about merging out, going south onto 43 there in front of Stoney's also, where the accident.
Or at least some striping or something to indicate like,
Better-
hey, this
better
is.
paint.
And the ingress, egress, in and out of the new school building, I think they're working on the back of it now. George, is that not correct? On the turn into the back. And obviously, we're going to have to make sure that the front of the building, that we control the access onto Hartley there, because it could be dangerous by allowing a turn right off of 43. So I agree. I think that's what you're saying there. We don't need cars coming out right on where cars are turning off of 43. That needs to be prevented, I'm sure. And so, well, I agree. We probably do need to look at that a little further. And yes, ma'am. Well, it's still owned, it's privately owned, so it's not city property. Now, if, I think it's what you're talking about, if a building sits vacant so long, would it not have to come up to, code of what is now? And, yes, it probably would require extensive work to bring that building up to current day standards.
And the property is for sale, so maybe somebody buy it, come in and demo that and do something else.
Also has to come into the zoning too, not just the, you know, the zoning and code too.
The school's being right there, that is the best spot
Mhm.
for all that. Because not everybody's here watching Satsuma to walk their dog.
Yes, ma'am. Well, I think the school did make an effort to purchase it, but apparently it didn't work out, so. But I can't speak for the school board on that.
Thing Marlowe Drive and back in Baker. You need 3 stop signs just like Baker and Harley does. 3-way stop and 3 crosswalks. Because, there's not even, I think the bus stop is
There's a stop sign on Marlowe, but I think you're saying you would like one to be on Baker, right, and it's not a 3-way.
And, Baker has sidewalks, Braxton Court has sidewalks.
Yes, ma'am.
Nobody else, Marlowe, Michelle, those are sidewalks.
Um,
Lots of kids in that area, by the way.
Subdivisions in recent years have been required to have sidewalks if they are new subdivisions that we're bringing in, and so we have worked for sidewalks to be added. We hope to be starting another sidewalk project really soon. I think you said something about it in your email, also the paving. Marlowe is on one of our upcoming paving projects, but it may still be a little while now, but it is listed on one that we've already voted on and added to the list.
And the last thing, how about that sewer drain thing on your side? It is the most fabulous thing to stick fence boards that are part of the even big fence project of a resident in Braxton and boards. But it's fun. And this last spell of rain we had, it was full to the neck and they didn't go anywhere for days. Now, I had asked George to do stuff, but he referred me to Chris Clark.
Mhm.
And neither one of them, I thought I was in this Army Corps for years ago. Who, can anybody say anything to the resident on Braxton about the kids filling the drain up with fence boards and boards?
Yes, ma'am, we can look and make sure that the ditches are clear and hopefully preventing them from functioning properly by putting stuff in it. It is a common problem that we experience here with people putting leaves and debris and things in the ditches that can obviously affect. Okay.
Regular routine, that's fine, guys, I actually did that quite a bit, and I really can't figure out sources, just the random fly off the garbage truck as it visits by trash, when you got that, but now it's just been supposed to be. It's fun.
So
George.
Public Works cleaned the ditch today.
Yes, I saw that,
If
thank
you'll
you.
give me the address, I'll send them.
Okay.
Oh, of the
The
resident.
address of the people that put it in.
Okay.
Okay, that's the ditch, and that's Marlowe, and perhaps we can add a crosswalk, sign or something there. I don't know, we would really have to study. We don't generally just add 3-ways or 4-way stops without the police department making recommendations to us, and, that's one of those that'd be a tricky subject, because although going east or going west on Baker Road, it'd probably be a lot easier than that coming down the viaduct over there, traveling toward the east, and having a stop sign right there just past the bottom of the viaduct, may not be as conducive as we'd like, but. Well, they shouldn't be walking on the middle of the street through there now, but on Marlowe, there might be a problem, but that's relative. Okay, well, we will look into your issue there at 43, and we will, I think that may be a little harder because we're gonna have to work with other agencies, and perhaps we can help in some of the other things. Okay? No problem. Thank you for coming up. Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Is there anyone else? Okay, I think that takes care of that, so we'll go into our regular order of business. Reports, announcements from the mayor and council. Starting with the mayor's report, we have certainly lost a couple longtime members of our community, and one who not so long, but well-known, so obviously, if y'all see anybody in the Mildred Henderson family, Miss Henderson passed away, and her service was yesterday. Kind of a staple in our community for many, many years. Mr. Ron Phillips, and also Miss Ann McElwain, Kenny McElwain's wife, her service is tomorrow. Some good news tonight. Y'all know that we've been working for several months on refinancing of the bonds. We feel like that's within the next 2 to 3 weeks, we should have that taken care of. We did receive a AA rating, which I understand is about the highest you can get for a city of our size. So that was really, really good news for us. We've had some concerns coming up to us about signs at the Northgate, Baldwin Road area, where we were looking to have perhaps some children at play signs, more speed signs, and something prohibiting the trucks from using Northgate, and also the cut-through on where we paved the drive connecting Baldwin and Dogwood. It was basically to be used by people at the ball fields, but according to some of the residents, is being used kind of as a cut-through street. I had Chris to go up and look at that. Chris, or could you give us any update on, do you think we have adequate signs, or have you made ordering of any signs saying that the streets are prohibiting the trucks from cutting through the residential area?
Yes, sir, there are adequate signs for, as far as the speed limit goes. On Baldwin. There are a few streets that do have the no truck signs coming into, going off of Baldwin. We probably need to add a few more off of 43 going around Wright Park, kind of going towards the backside of Baldwin. It should take 3 additional signs, and signage should be appropriate, in my opinion.
We're going to discuss, we got a workshop we'll discuss a little further in the meeting. If you could, please have what we need to get ordered for us to prevent that. We would need to make sure we're keeping any of those trucks from going into the Northgate subdivision. And we certainly don't want them cutting through on that road, which was never built to have any commercial traffic on to cut through. We want to prevent any of that from going over on Dogwood. There was some discussion from some of the members about a 3-way stop that was put up there at Northgate at Baldwin at one time. It's been taken down. I told them we'd probably bring it up tonight, but we'll put that on the workshop for next week. If y'all would go by and see if y'all think we might need to go back and put that sign up to slow the traffic down, and y'all just give me your thoughts on that. So, like I said, but some of the residents have been quite vocal about some of those requests. Y'all know last summer we had a cleanup day where we had a shred it, and somebody that took old computers and TVs, and it was amazing how many people we had here that day. I'd like to see what the council thinks about, if y'all would like to see about maybe trying to see if we can schedule one again this year, maybe early June or something like that. Would that be okay? We did it from like
Good idea.
8 to 12 last year. Can you check into that? You can use Chris or George if need be, and we've had a few people call us wanting to know if we're gonna try to do that again. Tonight, we had a gentleman that came up to us, did I leave that sheet for the gentleman's name, Tracy? Mr. Phillips, you got that?
You didn't give it to me, Mayor.
I didn't get it either.
Tracy Robinson, I'm sorry, brought it back down with me. At our last planning, Board of Adjustment meeting, we've got a couple of the members, we've had one move off, and two of our members travel a lot, and where I'm getting at is we have two alternates and one permanent. And there's a gentleman who came up into the meeting. He's also came back up expressing interest. He lives over in the Cherokee Park area on Warrior Drive. Says he's retired and has adequate time to go look at these things, and he would like to participate. His name is Tracy Robertson. And it's okay with council
If
tonight.
ain't nobody, have any objection, I'll make a motion that we put Mr. Tracy Robertson on the Board of Adjustments.
Thank you, okay. Motion made by Mr. Little and seconded by Mr. Skelton with appointing Mr. Tracy Robertson of Warrior Drive to the Board of Adjustments. All those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Would call him tomorrow and let him know this appointment was approved unanimously by the council? I have a park legend that I would like to give to the council. If y'all got it in your, did you put it in the packet tonight?
At the very front, Mayor.
Okay. Have y'all had a chance to look over this that we had?
Oh, yeah.
This is what Robbie from Liberty Mills and Kaywood brought by here last week. And this is a rough idea. If you can go by and look at the community park in Bonds, he has this one, and he wanted to get the council's feedback. So I'm not asking anybody tonight other than just take it and ride by and look at it. And then hopefully by the 1st of next month, we'll have this one and also that work we're looking at the kayak ramp. Something to go on there, doing some repairs or upgrades down there. So that would be the grant that we received from Fish and Wildlife about studying that. It's what we're using to start developing plans for those two parks. So like I said, I just wanted y'all to have a chance to look over it tonight, and, you know, at a later time, we can come back to it, but just like to get any thoughts that you may have.
Where's everybody gonna park?
You're looking at that, the number 7, is that, the existing sidewalk now that just got put down? See that out close to one of the parking areas?
That's Pollinator Gardens.
The,
So that ain't the existing sidewalk? that's
But that
going-
is the sidewalk that's there though, Randy, you're looking at.
So it looks like it might be
Yeah.
enough room to put
Yes.
parking all the way down
Yes.
through there.
number 7 there, where we put the drive, if you go by and look at the sidewalk, we kind of actually made a drive over on the north side.
Yeah.
Where we could add a few places there. So if looking at it, standing up in front of it, looking back over kind of where that number 7 is, there's a drive that's already poured off of the road that we could add to there. So,
Because looking at it, that was my first thoughts too. Looks like a great, rendering
Right.
there, but it does need some parking.
but like I said, you can mark it up, just, it's a starting point for
Yep.
the park. Okay.
Who will keep up with the space, like the garden area, the orchard, the pollinator garden?
The group that have been putting some of that stuff there have been really active, wanting to make sure that whatever we put up that way, that it maintains something where there's Satsuma trees and other things that they feel are vital, so I think that's what Robbie's intention was by putting that. But like I said, this is his first report back, so if you would, just write up what you think and, those questions, and we'll bring it back up Tuesday night at the workshop. Thursday, a really busy day around the city. Just letting y'all know, there is court that day. There's a special planning board meeting that night at 6:30. The municipal dinner is in is at Chickasaw that night at 7 p.m. I think we have Congressman Barry Moore that is scheduled to be the speaker there. So, like I said, it'll be a very busy day. Just a reminder to the council, we do need to publish or make public that it's time to make a school board appointment, and we probably need to spend a couple of minutes on that at our next workshop, because we really hadn't moved forward on that appointment. That was just kind of a reminder, and I wanted to make sure we put it in the minutes. Do y'all have any questions or anything on anything that we've come up with? If not, I'll move on from the mayor's report to public services. Mr. Little.
Okay. Chris, I didn't get a chance to talk to you before the meeting, or I would have, but I was down at the senior building, and a few of the people there, they was asking me about cleaning the front door. I told them we'd take care of that. It's just looked like mildew, stuff like that. But they were satisfied with everything else. Everything looked good. But also, we was talking about Baker Road a little while ago. Chief, I had a couple of different people mention Baker Road, and as far as over the overpass on the other side, going down toward the end, they was just talking about they just don't see the police often enough. Talking about side by sides, four-wheelers, and then they was talking about people speeding also. So see if we can, at least kind of, and make a, presence. I can give you the ones that was talking about it, but, just on the other side of Baker Road is what they had mentioned. And also, we talked about signs. There's a few missing up on the north end of town. If you might know which ones I'm talking about, but see if we can locate those and take care of that. Other than that, that's all, Mayor.
Thank you, Mr. Little. Moving on to public safety, Mr. Butler.
I don't have anything tonight.
Moving from public safety to administration, Mr. Skelton.
I'm good.
Y'all say it fast and all right.
Nothing to report.
Alice? Okay, Ms. Reese, thank you. Moving on to public works, Mr. Phillips.
Yes, Chris, I do have one question. After the storms last week, did we have any homes flood? I haven't heard any, and as much rain as we got, or I'm just curious how our drainage, do we? Front yard, yeah, but no homes?
I didn't have, there were no reports sent to the city.
That's pretty good, okay. That's all I got, Mayor.
After over a foot of rain.
I did see where we had about 3 inches of rain in about 15 minutes.
Yeah, very, very hard there for a few minutes. You're right, Mr. Skelton. Moving on to number 9, items for discussion and/or consideration. A, payment of the bills.
I make a motion, we pay our bills in the amount of $91,511.29.
Second.
Motion was made by Mr. Skelton, seconded by Ms. Reese to pay our bills in the amount of $91,511.29. Is there any questions? All those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Okay, those opposed. All right. kind of going back through our earlier part, but discussion and consideration of hiring Benjamin Moses as a police officer.
I make a motion that we hire, Officer Moses.
Motion made by Mr. Skelton, made by Mr. Butler, seconded by Mr. Skelton for the hiring of Mr. Moses. Any questions? All those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Okay. We have discussion and consideration of the voting delegate for the annual convention at the League of Municipalities. I'm not positive on when the voting will take place, if it'll be on the Tuesday or Wednesday.
The Thursday at 4:30.
Is it Thursday?
Yeah.
Okay. I did not see that. Thank you. Who knows for a fact that they will be there and be able to attend the insurance meeting on that? I think I will be there, but just for insurance, I would rather have somebody else. And then,
I can do it.
can I get a motion to appoint Ms. Reese as a voting delegate for the convention? Mr. Little made a motion appointing him. Ms. Reese, and seconded by Mr. Skelton appointing Ms. Reese.
Are you wanting me to be, the main one or the,
Yeah, well,
okay,
yeah, you would be the main.
okay. I didn't know if you wanted me to be the alternate.
Well, we need 2 more.
Yeah, we can have up to 3, but, so,
Gonna be there, Jason?
I'll be headed back.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there.
I'll be the voting delegate.
all right, we'll make, how about Ms. Reese, and then you be
Do
second,
the
and I'll be
alternate.
third.
I'll make that motion.
All right, Mr. Little made the motion, making Ms. Reese as primary, Mr. Butler second, and then I'll be third. And, motion made by Mr. Little, seconded by Mr. Skelton. All those in favor signify by aye. Okay. We have gone through all the agenda items tonight. Been a good, quick meeting, swearing in. Is there any other business to come before the council? If not, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by Mr. Skelton, second by Ms. Reese to adjourn. We are adjourned. Thank you. Y'all have a good night. Yeah, I know. That's why we're trying to hurry. I know you said you had to. Need to make sure that y'all RSVP that now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That'd be good, especially with us just doing what we're